The Maitri Upanishad in simple English, presented by Svayam Prakash Sharma, part 7 of 7, the concluding part. This is the concluding part of the Upanishad and it consists of chapter 7. In this part, we learn about the self as the world, we learn about the sun and its rays, and we learn about meditation on Om and its results. The Upanishad. The fire, the Gayatri meter, the Trivrat hymn, the Rathantra chant, the spring season, the upward pran breath, the stars, the Vasu gods, all these rise in the east. They warm, they rain, they praise, they enter again within and look out through an opening. He is unthinkable, he is formless, he is so deep that he is unfathomable. He is hidden, he is blameless, he is compact and solid, he is impenetrable, he is free from qualities, he is pure, he is brilliant, he enjoys the play of the three qualities of Sattva, Rajas and Tamas. Because he is the all-devouring time, he is fearful, he is unproduced, he is the master yogi, he is omniscient, he is mighty, he is immeasurable, he is without beginning or end. He is the creator of all, he is the self of all, he is the enjoyer of all, he is the Lord of all, he is the inmost being of everything. Indra, the Tristup meter, the Panchdash hymn, the Brihad chant, the summer season, the Vyan breath, the moon, the Rudra gods, all these rise in the south. They warm, they rain, they praise, they enter again within and look out through an opening. He is without beginning or end. He is unmeasured, unlimited. He cannot be moved by another. He is independent. He is without any marks or signs. He is formless and he is of endless power. He is the creator. He is the maker of light. He is the one who enlightens. The Maruts, the Jagati meter, the Saptadash hymn, the Vairup chant, the rainy season, the Apan breath, the planet Venus, the Aditya gods, all these rise in the west. They warm, they rain, they praise, they enter again within and look out through an opening. That is tranquil, that is soundless, that is fearless, that is sorrowless, that is blissful, satisfied, steadfast and immovable, that is immortal, unshaking, enduring, bearing the name Vishnu. That is the highest abode. The Vishwadevas, the Anustub meter, the Ek Vimsa hymn, the Vairaj chant, the Saman breath, Varun, the Sadhya gods, they all rise in the north. They warm, they rain, they praise, they enter again within and look out through an opening. He is pure within. He is clean, void, tranquil, breathless, selfless and endless. Mitra and Varun, the Pankti meter, the Trinav and the Treyas Trimsa hymns, the Sakvar and the Revat chants, the winter and the dewy seasons, the Udan breath, the Angirases, the moon, all these rise from above. They warm, they rain, they praise, They enter again within and look through an opening. Him who is called Pranav, the impeller, whose form is light, who is sleepless, who is ageless, deathless, and sorrowless. Saturn, Rahu, the dragon's head, and Ketu, the dragon's tail. Serpents, Rakshasas, Yakshas, men, birds, deer, elephants, and the like. They all rise from below. They warm, they reign, they praise, they enter again within and look out through an opening. He who is wise, who is the ordainer, who is within all, who is imperishable, who is pure, who is clean, who is shining, patient, and tranquil. In fact, Brihaspati, the teacher of the gods, became Shukra, the teacher of the demons, who, for the security of Indra and for the destruction of the demons, created this ignorance. By this, they who are demons declare the auspicious to be the inauspicious, and the inauspicious to be the auspicious. They say that we should pay attention to the new law which negates and dismisses the teachings of the Vedas and the other scriptures. Therefore, one should not pay attention to this type of teaching, which is false, like a barren woman. Mere pleasure, which is of a passing nature, is the fruit of such teaching, as also for one who has fallen from the proper course. It should not be attempted, for so it has been said, widely opposed and divergent are these two, the one known as ignorance and the other known as knowledge. This is what Yam told Nachiketa. I think that you, Nachiketa, are desirous of obtaining knowledge, since many desires offered to you did not sway you. He who knows both knowledge and ignorance together, he crosses death by ignorance, and he wins the immortal through knowledge. But those who are wrapped up in the middle of ignorance, they think that they alone are wise and learned. Such people, smitten hard and deluded, wander about like blind people, led by someone who himself is blind. The gods and the demons, desiring to know the self, went to Brahma. They bowed before him and said, "Revered sir, we desire to know the self, so please tell us." Brahma thought about this for a long while. He knew that the demons were desirous of a self very different from the real. Therefore, he told them a very different doctrine. It is in fact on the basis of that doctrine that these deluded demons here live their life. They live their lives with intense attachment, praising what is false, destroying the means of their salvation. As if by an enchantment, they see the false as the true. What is set forth in the Vedas, that in fact is the truth. The wise men live their lives on what is said in the Vedas. Therefore, a Brahman should study only what is contained in the Vedas. He should not study what is not of the Vedas. This should be the purpose. This should be the means. This should be the raft by which the ocean of the sansar is crossed. Know this, that the nature of the ether within the space of the heart is the same as the supreme bright power. This is manifested in three ways: in the fire, in the sun, and in the breath of life. Know this, that the nature of the ether within the space of the heart is the same as the syllable Om. With this syllable, that light rises up from the depths. It goes upwards and breathes out. Truly, it becomes forever the support of the meditation on Brahma. In the breathing, that bright power has its place in the heart that sends out light. In the breathing, that is like the action of smoke. For when there is breathing, the smoke rises to the sky in one column and follows afterwards one branch after another. That is like throwing salt into water, like heat in melted butter, like the range of the thoughts of the meditator. On this point they quote, "Now why is it called lightning? It is called lightning because in the very moment of going out, it lights up the entire body. Therefore, one should meditate with the syllable Om on that boundless light. The person who is in the eye, who abides in the right eye, he is Indra, and his wife abides in the left eye. The union of Indra and his wife takes place within the hollow of the heart, and the lump of blood which is there in the heart is indeed the life vigor of these two. There is a channel extending from the heart up to the eye, and it is nicely fixed there. That is the channel which serves both of them by being divided in two, though it is, in fact, but one. The mind stirs up the fire of the body, and that stirs the wind. The wind then, moving through the chest, produces the low sound, as brought out in the heart by contact with the fire of friction. It is smaller than the smallest. It becomes double in the throat. It becomes triple on the tip of the tongue. And when it comes out, they call it the alphabet. The seer does not see death. He does not see sickness, and he does not see sorrow. The seer sees the all, and he becomes the all everywhere. He who sees with the eye, who moves in the dreams, he who is sound asleep, and he who is beyond the sound sleeper. These are a person's four distinct conditions. Of these, the fourth is greater than the rest. Brahm, with 1/4, moves in the three, and with the 3/4, he moves in the last. For the sake of experiencing the true and the false, the Great Self has a dual nature. Yes, the Great Self has a dual nature for the sake of experiencing the true and the false. This concludes the Maitri Upanishad. Om Shanti 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 Om.